Now we will see the meanings for shloka number, meanings from shloka number 49. So, Durvasa is basically explaining what is what are the different avaranas that are leading to Amba. What are the different avaranas? What are the different enclosures that leads to Amba? That is what Acharya Durvasa is explaining. We have to see from shloka number 49, right? So up to shloka number 48, what did we see? In the 13th avarana, Vaidhurya enclosure was there, and in between Vaidhurya and Indranila, the 14th avarana, the 14th enclosure is Indranila. Gandhavaha Sankhya Yojana Dure. This is shloka number 48. Gandhavaha Sankhya Yojana Dure. Gaganordhva Janghitastasya Vasavamani Pranitaha Varano Vardhayatu Vaidushim Vishadam. So there is an Indranila, there is an enclosure that is made up of Indranila as the 14th enclosure. Let that Indranila enclosure make me a jnani, make me a vidwan. That is what the Acharya has, requested from the Indranila enclosure. Now, who is in between Vaidurya and Indranila? That is being explained in shloka number 49. मध्यक्षोन्मणयोः महेन्द्र नीलात्मकानि च सरांसि शातोदरी सहायान् भूपालान् अपि पुनः पुनः प्रणुमः. Ambal is called as Rajarajarchita. In Lalita Sahasranamam, there is a nama for Ambal called as Rajarajarchita. It could mean two things. The first meaning is Kubera. Kubera is called as Rajaraja. Rajarajarchita, the one who is worshipped by Kubera, is Rajarajarchita. Or the other meaning is the one who is worshipped by all the kings. That is called as Rajarajarchita. Even if they are not the actual kings, Ambal will make them kings when normal people worship them. We all know Satyavan Savitri story. That story occurs in Devi Bhagavatam. Satyavan was supposed to be a king, and because of some internal fights in this family, Satyavan became a normal person, and we all know how Savitri saved Satyavan, and after that the kingdom of Satyavan was restored because of Ambal. So Rajarajarchita, Ambal is worshipped by all the kings. That is what shloka number 49 says. Shatodari Sahayan Bhupalan. Bhu means earth. Pala, to protect. Bhupala, the one who protects the land. Apparently, in those days, Kshatriyas, all the kings, they have to put the interest of the land before their own interest, and people were following all the dharma at that time. That is why they were called as Bhupalaha, the one who protects the land, the one who protects all the kingdom. The king. Bhupalan api punah punah pranamaha. I offer my repeated namaskaras to all the kings. Previously we offered namaskara to all the apsaras. We offered namaskaras to even Nagas and Asuras, Bali, etc. Nagas were present, in between enclosure 12 and 13. We saw in the last class, right? Like that, in between the enclosure 13 and 14, all the Bhupalaha, all the kings were present. Now, shloka number 50. Ashuka yojana dure tasyordhvam kanti dhavalita digandaha mukta virachita gatraha muhuhu asmakam mude bhavatu apraha. The enclosure that is present after Indranila is pearls, mukta, muttu we say, right? Mukt. How is that Mukt? How is that pearl? He says, Kanti Dhavalita Digandaha. The distinguishing feature of pearl is that it should be so shiny, right? Even Ambal is supposed to be wearing a Muttu Haram. Ratnagraiveya Chintaka Lola Mukta Phalanvita, says Lalita Sahasranama. Right, Ambal is wearing a nice Muttu Haram. Like that, imagine whole enclosure made up of pearls. And that pearl is not ordinary pearl, it is shining. Kanti Dhavalita Mukta. It says, and what do Acharya, what do Durvasa wants from that pearl enclosure? Or what is that pearl enclosure capable of giving? He says, Mude bhavatu vapraha. Let that pearl enclosure bring me all the happiness, asks Acharya. Remember, if we see all those enclosure, he is asking for certain things. He is asking for happiness only now. Previously, he asked for, give me protection, let this enclosure give me jnanam. All those things he asked, and only after that, he asks for happiness. It is like that what Bharadiyar has asked. Enniya mudidal vendum, nallave ennal vendum. I want all my desires to be fulfilled, but at the same time, I want my desires to be righteous desires. Nallave ennal vendum. Like Bharatiyar asked, Durvasa here, after asking Vidwan, let me be Vidwan. If I have lot of jnanam, then whatever that gives me happiness is going to be a sadvastu, right? So that is why here Acharya asks for, Acharya asks this pearl enclosure to give him happiness. Going to shloka number 51. Avrityor adhimadyam पूर्वस्यां दिशि पुरंदर श्रीमान अभ्रनु विटाधिरूढ़ः विभ्रमम् अस्माकमनिशतमानुतात्. So between the Indraneela and pearl enclosure, Indraneela enclosure is that blue color box, and pearl enclosure is that white color box inside. In between these two enclosures, all the Ashtadik Palakas are present. Ashta, 8. Dik, directions. Palakas, protectors. Ashtadik Palakas means those deities, those devas who protect us from all the 8 sides. 4 cardinal sides: east, west, north, south, and the 4 interslides, the four sides which are in between, like northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. So let those deities are going to be present in between the pearl and the Indraneela. All of their varnana is going to be present in these shlokas. In fact, all of these deities, when we do any puja, we will be doing puja to all those deities, right from Satyanarayana puja. When we do Satyanarayana puja, Ashtadik Palaka puja is going to be there. When we do Mahanyasam, Ashtadik Palaka pujas are going to be there. Sorry. When we do any pujas, all the Ashtadik Palakas will be propitiated. Just by chanting these shlokas, we will be getting all those benefits. What does he say about Indra, who is present in the east direction? Avrittayor adhimadyam purvasyam dishi purandara shrimane abhranu vitadhi rudaha. Indra is, is riding on Airavata elephant. The female linga of Airavata is Abhranu Vitati. Abhranu Vitati Rudaha, that is Indra. Vibramam Asmakam Anisha Matanutat. Purandaraha is another name for Indra. Purandaraha is another name for Indra. That Indra is present on the east side, says Acharya. what is the Indra's ayudham, etc. We can infer all those things from other pujas. He says Indraya Vajrahastaya Suradhipataye Airavada Vahanaya. Indra's ayudham is Vajra. Indra's ayudham is Vajrayudham, and he is Suradhipataye. He is the king for all the devas. Airavada Vahanaya. His Vahana is Airavada Vahana. Okay, so that is present in the eastern direction. And what is the next Devata? Remember, this is not east. This is not north. The top in this figure is east. So we are starting from east and then we are going to do Pradakshanam. In shloka number 52, Tatkone Vyajanasriktomara Patra Survanna Shaktidharaha Swaha Swadha Samethaha Sukhayatumam Havyavahana Suchiram. On, after in the southeast direction, Agni Deva is present. Agni Deva is present in the southeast direction to Indra, like just after Indra. Agni Deva is present, and Agni Deva has got two wives, Swaha and Swadha. These two are the two wives of Agni. Swaha, whenever we offer anything to Devas, we offer with the term Swaha. Agnaye Swaha, Indraya Swaha, Vishnave Swaha, Rudraya Pashupataye Swaha. So whatever the offering that goes to Devas, they have to be offered with the keyword Swaha. And whatever the offering that has to go to Pitru Devatas. When we do Shraddha, we offer things to Pitru Devatas, right? So for them, the keyword is Swada. That is why Swaha and Swada, they were taken to be the two wives of Agni. And what does Agni has in his hands? Agni has got, a visiri. Vyajana means a fan. Normally, if you want to make lot of fire, you want a fan, right? So Agni Devata has got a visiri, has got a hand fan in his hand. And then Sruk, Sruvam. When we do Homa, we use two different spoons to put ghee onto the fire. And those two spoons, those two ladles are called as, one is called as Sruk, another is called as Sruvam. So he is having a fan, he has a Srika Sruva, he also has got other ayudas in his hand. He has a metal stick. He also has got a patra, a patra that is made up, a patra that has got ghee, patra, ghee, and then he has got annam, he has got food, rice, cooked rice in his hand. He also has got a veil, Shakti means, a veil, that the one that Subramanya has got in his hands, right? So all those things Agni Devata is having in his hand. And what is this Agni Devata? Agnaye Shakti Hastaya, the one who has got Shakti, who has got veil in his hand, Tejodhipataye, and he is the Lord of Teja, means light and heat, Ajavahanaya. Agni's Vahana is Mesha or Aja. Aja means goat. Agni has got goat as his Vahana. And let me prostrate to that. Agni says Acharya. And then shloka number 53. Dakshina Digantarale Dandadharo Nila Niradachayaha Tripura Padabja Bhaktam Sthirayatu Mama Nikhilame Hamsam Nikaram. And who's the one, who's the Deva that is present in the Dakshina Digantarale? Dakshina literally means south. And Dakshina Digantarale, the Deva that is present in the southern direction is who? Yama. Yama is present in the southern direction. And what does that Yama do? That Yama do Yama is going to remove me of all my papams. Normally, we are so scared about Yama. But Yama should not be feared because he is Dharmaraja. Yamaya Dharmarajaya Mrityave Chantakarine Paivashvataya Kalaya. You know, we say in daily Sandhya Vandanam, we offer our namaskara to Yama. And in fact, Yama is a great Brahmajnani. There is an Upanishad called as Kathopanishad. In Kathopanishad, Yamadharmaraja becomes the guru and he teaches Brahmajnanam to a small boy called as Nachiketas. Nowadays, with the advent of all the movies and all, we make Yama as a comedian. No, Yama is not a comedian. Yama, he should not also be feared, but he has to be respected because Yama is a Brahmajnani. He teaches Brahma Vidya to Nachiketas in Kathopanishad. Dakshina Digantarale Dandhadaro Nila Niradachayaha Tripura Padabja Bhaktam Stirayatu Mama Nikilame Hamsam Nikaram. And let us go to the next shloka. Tassaiva Paschimayam Dishi Dalitendivara Prabhashyamaha Khedasi Yeshtidhatri Khedan Apanayatu Yatu Dhano Me. You know, after Yama, there is a deva called as Nirruti. Nirruti is present in between southwest direction. Nirruti is present. Normally, Nirruti is associated with Lord of Misfortune. Just like Yama is associated with death, Nirruti is associated with misfortune, undesirable things as well. You know, what does it say? You know, in the same pedal, we have Vayu. In the same pedal, we have Kubera, Lord of all the money. In the same pedestal, we have Agni. On the same pedestal, we have Yama, Lord of death. On the same pedestal, we have Nirruti, God of misfortune as well. Signifying that all these things are parts and parcel of our life. Just like how we accept Kubera with so much happiness, we also have to have the same sentiment towards Nirruti, same sentiment towards Yama as well. That is the logic behind this Ashtadik Palakas. More of all Ashtadik Palakas we are going to see in the next class as well. With this, we will finish today's class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Thanks a lot.